What's up? Some Bleaceful Sunday vibes, just hanging out. I wanted to start this stream earlier. Oh, it's the microphone for that. I was like, what is that? Wanted to start the stream earlier today, but woke up and I did start working when I woke up, and it was just one of those days where I wanted to listen to my music. And I guess that's the one drawback of like when I went into this of streaming my work and while I'm working is the music. Like, I'm so heavily reliant on listening to music while I work, and over the years I've developed this playlist, and I put this playlist on and it's go time for me. And there's a certain training in that, and I have like several playlists that I listen to, and each one is made for a specific purpose, and kind of a time and day when I'm working. Like, there's like a late night playlist, there's an early morning playlist. And what's really unfortunate while streaming are all the restrictions that you have and what you can play. It's like, I want to give props to them. I want to be listening to something that artist can benefit from. So it's just unfortunate, and I hope, they can come to some kind of agreement of, you can have music on your stream, give credit. I'll be glad to give credit to them every song that's played, and I pay for Spotify. Like, I'm not pirating these songs in any way, and they benefit from plays on Spotify, and there needs to be some kind of cohesion with streaming, and streaming has become so huge during this pandemic, and the numbers, and I can see it changing. I can see it changing soon. So, you get constantly flagged on YouTube and you can't monetize off of it. It should be like during those parts of the stream. Okay, perfectly fine with that, and divide it up. They're so good at picking up the song on YouTube. They have these algorithms and stuff that can pick up the song. Okay, so for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I listen to this song during that part of the stream, and then just keep it on. It's like, and then let me monetize on stuff where I'm not playing any songs purposely. So when I woke up today, I just hopped right in and started working on some pieces. Did a long 12-hour stream, first 12-hour stream yesterday. It was a fun time. Met a lot of people, on Call of Duty yesterday, Sending them to Bleace.com. Check it out, Bleace Band of Gear on. But yeah, I'll show you these pieces that I was working on today. Made some GIF animations as well. I just put on my headphones, and that's the other thing I like to do when I lock in. I put on, and I highly recommend to, I'm not trying to sell these headphones, but any like quiet comfort or anything that blocks out sound, these are transformative. You put these on, it's unreal how much you block out. And as I was saying earlier, like, I've set up these playlists, so music is so huge in everything I do. Like, I'm constantly, like, when I wrote my books, I was listening to the same playlist over and over and over again, and you get this training, like, and I developed it in college, and I would just constantly listen to the same song over and over, like, not the same song, but same songs as I'm studying, and I would listen to music all the way up until I'm taking the test. I really wish they would let me listen to it. I understand why, because of cheating and all that. But if I were able to listen to those songs while taking the test, I probably would have never missed an answer. I was that close, at perfect scores on my tests. And I developed this way of studying. And it's another book that I'm working on. And I was hoping to have it done by the time Kayla, my little sister, graduated high school and was going to college. I could have this kind of blueprint of what helped me and I think could help others. The name of the book is C's Get You Degrees, A's Get You Paid. Because you can make money going to school, and the better grades you get, the more you're open to getting money, and hopefully that isn't an issue after these next 2 years, and that they make 4-year college available to all. That's where we're really, really falling behind, and it's very, very clear within the last year the effects of education or lack thereof have on the population a little bit. So maybe, we'll get there, so it won't be as crucial to get, but you're still going to need good grades, and it'll still open you up to better schools, because then it's going to be high levels of competition to get into really good school, because people are going to be living longer, and they're also going to be raising the retirement age here. People are just naturally living longer, and they're going to be working longer, and a lot of them are going to need to work longer, which is a sad reality. So people are going to be living longer and holding on to these jobs longer. Needing one doctorate degree is not going to be enough in the near future. You're going to need 2 with years of experience. We're kind of seeing that. It's like, I'm fresh out of college. How am I supposed to have 10 years of experience to get an entry-level job, really? It's just like, it's beginning. That is beginning because people are holding on to these jobs longer, and they're staying there longer. But at the same time, it's hard for those people to keep those jobs, because then it becomes an idea of saving money. And the longer a person's there, more money they cost. But again, they have that experience. They know the ins and outs of the company. They have to constantly prove themselves, sure. But there's that dichotomy of letting those people go and hiring fresh out of college because it's cheaper. And people fresh out of college have to take this cheaper route to get their foot in the door. Meanwhile, they've got bills piling up, and your latency period or period you can put off those student loans that so many have to take, especially like from my own experience, I had to take it in the past couple of years because I had to focus so much. Like, I was getting an honors degree, and I had to put so much focus and emphasis on that. I couldn't work as much, and I was putting myself through college, having to pay for college, have to pay for my own books, have to pay for my own rent. It made me have to take longer. Okay, I feel a step behind, but in other ways, like putting yourself through college, you learn a lot. You learn a lot, and it makes you learn quick. But I went in there with a purpose, and I kind of want to lay that blueprint out for a book, and experiences and that I had, and the ups, the downs, all the obstacles, But that's going to be dedicated to Kayla, my little sister. And in that time, you know, I'm writing these 2 books. Like, I'm writing these 2 books. And this is why I went to college. Like, it wasn't, I'm going to, like, I didn't have it in my head, I'm going to college all through high school. No. Not at all. It was actually the opposite. I'm never going to college is what I said when I graduated high school. But it was this idea here, Bleace, that everything you see here behind me, everything you see that I do, is this right here. This is what drives me. Are these books and this idea that I have. And it's what's driven me to start doing streams as well, you know. It's why I made this shirt, you know. After the heart surgery in December, I made this shirt. I finished this design and put it on a shirt. As long as my heart ticks, it's on to the next, you know? And you just keep going. You don't know why, you just keep going. So this is a piece I was working on. Little flamingo here. And I made a GIF. Made it into a little GIF, you know. Broke it into different parts, you know. And this is just the start. This is just me playing with different colors and seeing what else will work. So I take like the different pink and different thing I can do with the yellow part. And I made one where I flipped it. I know this is just done in Photoshop here. I'll take it into After Effects and really do some cool stuff with it, which you've seen me do with other pieces. It's me playing with different hues on it. I also did this piece here. You saw this in my post. If you follow, exclamation point Instagram in the chat. Give a follow. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, peeps. This was a drawing originally done by Tommy Robinson. Exclamation point. Sorry. Oh, it stops as soon as I click off of it. Ha! Gotta send it to Grandma. She likes these streams. Grandma. Yeah, so messed around with this little flamingo here. This little neon flamingo. Little sunflowers. We did that. I want to work on this one. This is one I pulled in. I didn't really mess with yet. I was more focused on this piece here, which I'll get rid of these rulers. Those are just so I have it perfectly aligned. Yeah, this piece was so trippy, and he just did it so well. There's another one I'm still playing with, you know. Oh, as soon as I click on. Oh, the spinning wheel of death. Again, Photoshop 2021, which has already crashed on me today. Photoshop 21 has already crashed on me today. Surprise, surprise. This again, I want to bring into After Effects, and I want to break up these pieces, or the colors in this piece as well. But I just love this one. It's almost like the old trippy arcade. It's like the trippy arcades, and yeah, I like, again, like I'm just playing with the different hue and saturation, and then also playing with how it would look as a design, you know, and just, I don't know. I think it's more for an animation than maybe necessarily putting to print. Maybe and I'll keep playing with the colors too as well, but maybe a canvas. It might look good as a canvas. But I like how this is looking though. It's pretty trippy. And do the slow fades as well. And then once I get it broken up into colors and stuff, I'll be able to manipulate it more. It's fucking cool, right? There's a lot to look at. There's a lot to process too, and I like the more you look at it, you start to see more things within it. This one's gonna be cool too. I like the feel of that. It feels like inside something. Yeah, see? Look at that. Neon recovered. Only reason this is called recovered is that it crashed on me already today. So, good job, Photoshop 2021. You continue to be awful. But happy Sunday, peeps. I like this little flamingo. I really like it. I broke up the grass in the background. In the original drawing, I just pulled up there, he has like 3 different shades of green, so I did 3 different shades and kind of just did groups of it and moved them along, you know. And this will be able to animate really nicely in After Effects. I'm going to do some cool stuff because I have these broken up in different colors. I'm going to do different effects on it. I like this one too. Thought I brought it in as a JPEG. I think I closed it. Looks completely different piece, right? Just flipping it upside down. I like this one. I like how this came out. It's another one I did today, worked on. This one's just so far out, right? It's so far out. It's so different from really anything I've seen from him. It's so cool. There's flowers I worked on a previous stream. But yeah, I just woke up today and I love my playlist that I have set up. I really hope that they come to an agreement on music because it's so vital, especially like the music I listen to. Like I have a playlist and I keep that going. And yeah, I just really enjoy building at those times and working on those times and listening to that certain playlist of morning, late night, and I have it in my mind that I'm going to listen to those songs at that time. I may play around with this one. I may play around with this one on stream here. Let's see what we can do. Alright, looks like it's just 3 colors. Okay, cool. I like it. There, alright. So inside here, we're gonna go black. Excuse me. What's good, peeps? Just working on different things here, just different things, seeing what works. I like this one though. This one was trippy. It's trippy, right? I'm gonna break these up here. Separate these colors out. I like how this one was coming out too. Little flamingo. It's pretty cool, right? I think so. If I do say so myself. You know, the artist working with, just awesome. Oh, I need to separate the stem from the other parts. What's good, peeps? What's good? How's your Sunday going? Did you like those GIFs? Did you like those GIFs? They cool? No? Just something I was putting together today when I woke up. Just put on my headphones and just... It was great. It was a good sesh. I wanted to stream it. I wanted to do a long stream. I just wanted to focus in on the work and put a headphones on. I may do that. I just don't know. Like, I won't be very interactive. And I just don't know if that'll be as worth a watch. I don't know. Man, I did like that dark background though. Those bright colors, they look cool against it. But I want that depth of... Yeah. Yeah, I like how it's looking. I don't know if I'm set on this here. Maybe I do the same color as this here. This little gradient. Let's see. Make default. Solar. Yeah, it kind of keeps it with the other one. And this will be animated too. So the like this piece, the sun, yin yang. This is gonna be part of that Bleace animal animation, putting together. Gonna make a statement on Mother Nature, who's not happy with us humans destroying as fast as we're destroying. So doing a Bleace animal series, and just I've been going through so many pieces, and you've seen some of the steps here, but you know, getting each piece together, and then hopefully I get enough material for 30-second to a minute animation. I'll be writing different stories for all of the characters, you know, and I've been listing out. So, and as Tommy and Yasko have been drawing, you know, they all have their collection of animals and stuff. It's really cool, all the different pieces that they have. And you know, I've gathered what they've drawn, I've taken it into Photoshop here, and been working with a new color palette mixed with some of Bleace color palette. But this Earth Tones palette is really what I've been working with for this series. And I try to keep it somewhat consistent across different pieces, so but also working with what they give. So I'll give hints of that, like I did with the jaguar and the elephant. You know, there's like a little piece of Bleace, as you could say. But for the most part, like this will be consistent with the night here. And I've done some like day pieces with this kind of look. This one I went real neon with it, a little really neon. But again, I've been playing with it, He had made it pink and yellow, so I stem from what they give me, and either I'll stick with that palette, you know, or continue to change it with what works. And sometimes I'll take the flamingo, because I've cut the flamingo out, and I can put it against a different backdrop. And when I put it against that different backdrop, I want everything to work together, and I may need to change the colors of that. So it'll be, I'm not like set on, okay, this character is going to be this color. And I leave them as smart objects so that I can go back and change that as needed. Yes, this animation will be in 4K. So what's opening up now is like a basis for that animation. Everything I've been doing here is taking from scans, bringing it into Photoshop, coloring it, setting up these scenes, and breaking these pieces up in a lot of layers. And then I'll bring in these layers, so I have them grouped. So I've got eye pieces here, which is a lot. The eye, if you know animation, like eyes, nose, mouth, they all have a lot of pieces in them. And the more you have, the more ability you have to manipulate that and Make it come to life. And here's the hint of Bleace that I'm talking about, like the tusks, making the tusks blue, but overall sticking with those earth tones in here. So like this is the color, kind of the color gradient I was going for in that sun piece, and the blue and the green here. I'm kind of seeing a little bit here and here. But yeah, you know, building piece by piece here. I kind of like this one. I like this one. I want to bring in the palette. Earth tones, man. I may leave the blue, but I may do something with the orange a little bit. What is this? Naming layers. Muy importante. Muy importante. Naming layers and naming files. That's like a whole college degree, I feel like. File organization, file naming, file organization, layer naming. It's like I was breaking this up, but not really. Okay, here we go. And I'll do, like, I'm not saying like full on color overlay. Like I'll do like multiply or something to blend it, you know. Vivid light, maybe. Yeah. Berry? Berry Manilow. Ooh, that's a wicked. What's good, peeps? What's good? Sunday. Sunday just always has a vibe to it, right? Like, even if you didn't know, like, what day it was, I feel like I can wake up on Sundays and it feels like Sunday. Same thing with Monday. Any other day, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday, they get blended. But Sunday and Monday, I feel like I can wake up and I feel it. I don't know how to fully explain that, but does anyone else feel like that? Like that affect you, like the vibe? try something. I like that because it kind of changes the blue in the flower from how it is in here. But it's really dark. Hard to see. I don't know why, that's kind of cool to me. That's kind of cool to me. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Oh, I was gonna say, what? I lost my timeline? Cool? No? What do you think? I think on like I want to see how it reacts to like a black light. Like put this on canvas and take a black light to it and see how it looks. Because that could be really cool. Because how this looks when you like do that, it gives me the impression that a black light would be really cool on so I think I want to do a canvas print of this and just see how it will look, because maybe able to do something cool with some like makeup on someone and have this in the background and do some effects with the black light there, some neon face paint, something, a little something. So yeah, I met some cool people yesterday during the 12-hour stream. first 12-hour stream. That was something. I just didn't feel like making art yesterday. What a week. What a week. Very stressful week at work. So took a day off, and today woke up feeling it. Wanted to stream, of course, but yeah, just locked in and kind of an escape. You see, like, this is an escape, and when I create something and other people watch it, I want it to be an escape for them too, you know? I want it to be an escape for them too. So I love J.K. Rowling. She's like, what it provided for my readers, what do you think it provided for me? A real escape from reality. She lived in that world, and I know how she feels. As when I was writing these 2 books, it was an escape. It's an escape of reality, and that was one of the first questions I pose in one of my poems in the book. What is reality? Living in dreams. What is in between? But this is so far out from other pieces we've done together and other collaborations. It's so cool. I love it. And I like how this little piece is coming too. Which again is just completely different than these. That's why I think this animal animation is going to be so cool, is that you're going to have this huge range even between the one artist, within the one artist, but having 2 different people drawing this and having their own styles, but their styles are so wide ranging, you know, and I want to color them to reflect that, and also color them so that they tie together. And I'll color it differently when I do prints, you know? I'll have it a certain color versus what I'm going to have animation-wise. I like his Jaguar, though. This is Yasko drawing the Jaguar with Tommy drawing the background here. And this is like... So with 4K animation, like, it's a certain aspect ratio. So it was trying to find the best place. And, you know, if I do a bird, which, you know, they have a lot of birds, you know, I could put it up here and the background looks pretty different, you know, and I can use it for a different scene. But it's cool. Like, these are huge pieces. And he does his suns and stuff like that, and moons, like, in that swirl. It's pretty cool. Here's another example of range. Like, look how different this flamingo piece looks from the other one. Like, it's really cool. Like, the range that they have. And this is that piece. This is the original scan. Like, I didn't even do much coloring. It's that bright. It's awesome. Yeah, so here's the original for the trippy piece here. Night and day glow. Like, look how bright that is. Like, I didn't do much visually. Yeah, so that's the original. How crazy is that? You know, this is just a little hue and saturation. I used to brighten it up a little bit and make it pop a little bit. Yeah, scrolling through these, this one really just like, whoa, stood out. See that little, it's like a moon, but it's same style, and like the roots of the tree carry the same style with it. The trunk, and like even here, this can be a different scene way down here, you know? And it can look completely different, and I can even pan it. I like the flow of these. Flow of these pieces. But yeah, to have original scans that are this incredible, like, just incredible. So bright. I love these colors. I love it. It's awesome. And that texture, I'm gonna keep that texture with these. When I do color it, like, I want that feel of hand-drawn piece. Like, I don't ever want to lose that. I think that's what makes these so raw and different. There's so much digital art, which I do apply to these pieces in the print, but you don't get that sense that it was created solely from that. Not knocking that, it's just, it's different, and it's meant to be different from that style. Yeah, so that's the actual size of the elephant piece that I brought in. Jaguar I scaled down, and then I scaled down the elephant to fit. But that's how big he was. And this is from the original. I think I still had colored the flamingo though, a little bit. I didn't go with pure black lines. I went with the dark blue. Well, I like this one. I like this flamingo. It's real bright, you know? It's real bright. It's real bright. Yeah, that's what I was working on, and I will be doing it's a big Monday stream tomorrow. We'll be doing a big Monday stream tomorrow. You know, I'm a Pisces. This is Pisces season. We just had a Pisces full moon. Feeling it. I'm a Pisces, so tomorrow, big Monday. First Monday of the new month. It's March 1st. So I'm going to try to embody that energy. Harness it. Unleash it on some new pieces here. Do some new work and get out some new designs. I think this was a good start. You know, I'm considering this as March pieces here that I did today. Yeah, definitely be doing a stream tomorrow. Maybe around noon. But appreciate you hanging out on this Sunday. You know, keeping it short and sweet today. Would be considered a matinee if I had started at 2 p.m. You know, I almost put that in it. Appreciate you hanging out. I hope you like the pieces I showed you today, and check out more Bleace.com or !Bleace in the chat. It will take you to the Instagram. I'm gonna be putting out some new stuff here constantly. You know, doing some experimenting. So